It's time to grind!
Shigongo!
Heck yeah, Shigongo. I had to go with the Egyptian theme there, guys. Good old classic Yu-Gi-Oh! This is Dark Shigong, gaming on the dark side, coming at you with an updated version of my videos. Here I'm going to combine things, so this is now officially episode number 1 of our Dawn of Titans event overview and free-to-play analysis. This is the video where I'll do a real quick overview of the event, as well as give out the numbers for free-to-play players and grinders to see how much it would take to be able to do this event. This weekend, we've got Sekhmet coming up. That's right, Sekhmet. Oh, man, this one's a gnarly one, guys. The event starts on Thursday, March 25th. It'll go all the way through Monday, March 29th. It's 90 hours to grind it out. Now, it says here, Sekhmet returns with updated prestige skills. This Thursday, 25th of March, discover the mysterious power of her new synergy relic, Sekhmet's Scepter, which doubles the healing power of her skills. That means she will be even more annoying to go against than usual. Now, if you just tuned in for the intro and just want to get the information quickly, well, here's the first TLDR report. You can grind this event out for free if you have 17,200 gems saved up for a pure grind. Don't forget, if you do have saved up relics, we always go based off that 1-star rule, and that will shave off about 432 gems off the price of the event. So for every relic you have, just take 432 gems. That'll show you the minimum gems you should have to do it. Now, obviously, if you roll better than 1 stars, well, hey, everything will be cheap. However, if your luck is horrible and all you get is 1-star rolls, it will take you 41 1-star relics to finish this event. All right. Now, for our spenders, a TLDR report to be able to get 21,000 souls. If they have the $13.99 pack, it will take 6 of them. So about $84 if you just want to get the thing done fast. All right, so if you're sticking around, you're going to be watching the event overview and going a little bit more into the numbers. Well, hey, sit back and enjoy the show. Now, don't forget, though, if you are sticking around, hit that like button. Definitely comment. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And if I earn it and you haven't done it yet, subscribe. Thanks. Now, this event is all about Sekhmet. This Titan is pretty cool. She brought in a unique skill set in healing her units. She was the first one, I think, before Frigg came out. Anyways, she is gnarly. So let's go over her skills before we look at Prestige. Let's look at her basic skills here. Skill number 1. On allied troop death, reanimate the corpse as a raised dead skeleton. 6 of those. So you have 6 extra raised dead skeletons out there. 180% Titan void damage. 234% raised dead skeleton health, making those guys super sticky. Next, we've got 30% horde melee resist, 360% raised dead skeleton damage 2 times on defense. So that's 720% damage, and 176 raised dead skeleton armor 2 times on defense. So that's what, 352? After that, on enemy troop death, there's a 75% chance to reanimate the corpse as a raised dead skeleton, a maximum of 8. So we have a possibility of 14 extra raised dead skeleton units running around that field. Then it's got 25% raised dead skeleton range resist and 360% horde void damage. Next, the 4th skill, 234% horde health. 176% raised dead skeleton damage and armor piercing 2 times on defense. All right, and then 25% raised dead skeleton melee resist 2 times on defense. Like I said, they're making these guys super sticky, and it's going to hurt to fight them. Last skill here on raised dead skeleton spawn grants 30% raised dead skeleton damage, armor, and armor piercing, a maximum of 10 times. That's a maximum of 300% more damage, armor, and armor piercing on those raised dead skeletons. Then you've got 30% Titan and Horde ranged resist, and 71% Horde critical. So this Titan's all about making it painful for you if you do not eliminate her and her units fast, quick. Get this fight done as soon as possible. If you allow this fight to lag and go on, you will pay the price. Most likely lose, or time out. Well, either way, you're losing, right? And it's going to cost you a ton of troops. Next up, we got her updated prestige skills. Now, prestige level 10, you'll get 80% base horde damage. Unlocked at level 1, every 15 seconds, Sekhmet heals the 7 weakest raised dead skeleton troops by 20% of their max health. So 7 of the little raised dead skeleton units running around, the weakest ones, 20% of their health back, boom, every 15 seconds. Like I said, they are sticky and they do not like to die. Again. Unlocked from prestige level 4, you're going to shield raised dead skeletons when an offensive enemy spell is cast upon them. A maximum of 20 times. Ooh, that's pretty nice, man. So they cast lightning on them. Lightning storm, because you're trying to get rid of them. It's just going to get shielded 20 times. That's way more spells than you're bringing. All right. Unlocked from prestige level 7 on ally raised dead skeleton death. 10% Titan and troop all elemental resist. A max of 6. So it's going to be raising those up. So those aura skills that reduce it are going to be getting eaten up by this skill. Then a prestige level 10 on ally raised dead skeleton death. 60% Titan and troop void damage and armor. A maximum of 6 times. That's what, 360% more void damage and armor on your Titan and every single troop out there. Oh man, if this fight lasts, it's going the distance, dude. It's going to be painful. They just made this chick, lioness, whatever, super more annoying for me to go against, and even more reasons why I will avoid Sekhmet. Even when I see her on a PP land, I avoid Sekhmet. Ugh. But on that conversely, that's why I have one, and I'll probably go for a second one to protect my VP lands. The other Titan in this event you guys can get is Osiris. This dude is your horde master. I mean, he just buffs hordes in all kinds of ways. When this guy first came out, it was the horde apocalypse, dude. Him, Bast, but this guy especially, there was no stopping him. I mean, on defense and on offense, this dude was the bee's knees, man. Horrible to go up against, but great to fight with. So he's available. If you don't have him, grab him. As far as 4-star relics go, we have 5 of them in this event. We'll look at Sekhmet's Aegis here. 24% raised dead skeleton, all elemental resist, 18% horde ranged resist, and 32% raised dead skeleton critical. Making them stronger and making them hit harder, guys. Then you have the Ancient Rosetta. This is 24% raised dead skeleton melee resist, 48% raised dead skeleton armor, and 50% horde void damage. Man, I don't even really mention the horde because it's all about those darn raised dead skeletons. That's gnarly. Then you've got Babushka's Trinkets. This is from Baba Yaga. Anyways, 30% horde armor, 48% raised dead skeleton armor piercing, and 24% horde and raised dead skeleton all elemental resist. Yet another great relic to put on your Sekhmet to make those raised dead skeletons annoying as heck to go against. Also got Vesalia's Flame in here. It's 50% Titan void damage, 18% horde resist against range, and 3 raised dead spells. So that's 3 more spells you can bring in to drop more of those darn skeletons. Now, if you want to get even more raised dead skeleton spells, you have the Ancestral Heart here, Skeleton Ring, and Blood Vial. Each give you 3 more of those spells. That'd be a total of 12 extra raised dead spells popping off for you. Now, here we go at 26,000 souls, Sekhmet's Scepter. Alright, this is the Synergy Relic for Sekhmet. It's going to have 50% Titan and Troop Void damage, 80% Raised Dead Skeleton Void damage, 64% Raised Dead Skeleton Health and Armor. Makes them stronger, live longer. Check this out. The Synergy, when equipped to Sekhmet, will double the percentage amount of healing from Sekhmet's prestige skill. Now, if you guys need a refresher on what that is, let's pull it back up again. Prestige level 1. Every 15 seconds, Sekhmet heals the 7 weakest raised dead skeleton troops by 20% of their maxed health. So that means with this Synergy Relic, it'll be 40% of their maxed health. Nearly half of their health popping back every 15 seconds. This fight is never going to end. So all in all, guys, with 26,000 souls, you'll get that. So you already have a Sekhmet, and you like her, and you think she's pretty sticky. This will make it even better. For people like me that hate her, and love her, I guess, it's a pretty cool relic to grab. All in all, guys, like any event, This always boils down to the event intangibles. These are the things that don't have necessarily a cash value, right? But they're what you're really playing for. So like in this event, for example, we've got 2 4-star Titans, Osiris and Sekhmet, 5 4-star relics, including that new Synergy relic, and 550 Divine Gems. This is what you would finish the entire event for to get these. But you got to ask yourself, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is it worth the grind in time or the spend in money or the combination of both for you to do? That's a good segue into the actual cost. But before we start, let's not forget, I do not factor in Portal Stone refresh rate. Portal Stone reward drops slower than 30-second PP attack turnaround. So it takes you longer than 30 seconds to go from one land to the next. Well then, hey, do your math accordingly. And I don't use any 2 to 4-star boost relics in my numbers. It's all based off 1-star. So think of these as guesstimations for basically like the worst case scenario for maximum amount of gems or relics you would need to have saved up in order to be able to grind this event out. One other thing is I only use the 1.4 boost Titan for my numbers. I don't bother grinding necessarily the 1.1 or 1.2 boost Titan. It's useless to me. So the 1.4 boost Titans for this event are Sekhmet, Osiris, Lifespark, and Necromancer. If you don't have one of them, you can get Osiris in this event. Get him and then go the rest of the way until you get to your Sekhmet when you're grinding out these numbers. The boost relic's also going to be that torn papyrus paper thingy. Anyways, if you don't care to use relics at all and you just want to do a full, pure grind, this with the 1.4 boost Titan will take you 1,500 battles to grind out. That's going to require about 3,650 portal stones, including the ones that you get in the event and all, and 17,200 gems to buy those stones if you don't already have them. It'll take about 12.5 hours to grind this event out over the course of the weekend. So hey, space your time out accordingly. Now, if you're not interested in finishing this event, you're getting ready for next week, the Equinox event with the Corrupted Militia, and you just want the 3 tokens, well, the base for that is 2,500 souls. All right, that's going to take you about 179 battles to wipe that out. You can do that over the course of the whole weekend. It'll take about 2 hours. Now, if you want to bust it out fast, you'll need about 716 gems to buy the 186 portal stones needed to finish it. And then you're done. And you got your 3 tokens, move on, and wait until next week. Now, the worst case scenario is if you want to use all your relics, right? I want to do this and get this done. I saved up a bunch of relics. And let's say you get nothing but 1-star rolls. Well, each one of those relics is only 448 souls. Total when you use a 1.4 boost Titan. It'll take you 41 of those. So that means 47 relics total because the 6 including the event to finish the entire event. That's horrible luck. Now, hopefully your luck is way better than that. And if it is, use this chart. If you get a 2-star, 3-star, or 4-star roll, this will show you how many less battles you have to worry about finishing. How many portal stones you can knock off the numbers that I gave you or the gems and time. All right, guys? So just keep that in mind. Now, the last question I want to answer is the one that I get asked all the time. How many tokens or gems do I need in order to finish this? So look at this little chart here. I give you the maximum amount of gems and the maximum amount of tokens. This is based off whether you have nothing but gems and nothing but tokens. If you have 17,200 gems sitting in your little treasury there, you can grind this event out and be done. Or conversely, if you have 41 saved relics sitting around in your inventory, you can do this entire event. Now, those are the maximums. If you can roll better than 1-star rolls and all, it can reduce these numbers and make it way better. But like I said, when people ask me how many do I need, I'm going to give you the maximum amount. You either need 17,200 gems or you need 41 relics or some combination in between. All right, so just keep that in mind, guys. And that's what you need in order to finish this. Let's give some thoughts. So, is it worth it in some thoughts? If you don't have Sekhmet, it can be definitely worth it because she's a good Titan. She is a war god. She goes in the Pantheon, so you can get that warrior's ring. I mean, all around, it's a win-win-win on all that. And if you already have Sekhmet, you're probably not using her. She's not necessarily meta, but that new relic is pretty sweet. And I mean, eventually at some point in time, you might want to protect some VP lands. Tossing the Sekhmet on there is great. And if you're in a war league and all that, you want a Sekhmet that's going to last and no one's going to touch, well then, hey, putting that relic on her will make a difference. It will take, some people a little more time and dedication to be able to beat her, I feel anyways. But then again, we haven't seen her in action yet. So for all I know, she can get blown over real quickly. Well, that's it, guys. That's the event overview and the free-to-play grinders overview as well, the cost. Hope you guys have a great weekend doing this. I'm going to be actually out of state, so I'm going to be grinding as best I can. I'm going to be trying to finish this thing while I'm at the airport. But yeah, maybe I will see you guys out there doing it, getting that Sekhmet. I'm going for my second one and that scepter. But don't forget, next week is going to be probably pretty crazy with that corrupted militia popping out. So, we got a lot of work ahead of us. Anyways, guys, this is Darshigong. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to catch all of you gaming on the dark side.